So it says here, being a grown-up is not just about taking care of yourself. I can't even do that. It's also about considering how your actions affect the people around you. I like to think of it as juggling heavy dumbbells while riding a broken unicycle on a weak tightrope above a savage fire. Fun, right? To learn which parts of this performance people find the hardest, Redditor u/frequentpilot5243 recently made a post on the platform asking other users the following question. I quote, "What is an adult problem nobody prepared you for? Turns out a lot. From personal finance to relationships, continue scrolling to check out some of the most popular answers." All right, so number one, 5K is a lot to owe, but not a lot to have. Can 100% confirm. 100% I could confirm. Yeah, being in debt, both school loans and credit card debt. If my credit card has a balance of more than 5K, I'm like, wow, that's a shitload of money to pay off. That being said, as a lot of you guys know, I'm together with Lindsay Ivan. Her and I are a couple. We went to Jamaica. We actually won it was like an online influencer dating type show thing, and we ended up winning a trip to Jamaica as well as $5,000. Now, I like that $5,000 just came and went. You know, I invested some, I paid off some debts, and now it's gone. And I'm like, well, I thought a large lump sum of money would help, but nothing's really changed. I just owe less money now, so I can 100% attest to that. It's a lot to owe, but not a lot to have. It goes quickly. Life's expensive, especially Toronto. It's fucking ridiculous. Alright, what's happening, guys? Your boy, Jared Pepper Bronstein, Mr. Spicy in the house, Top 10 Central Vibe. Today we're reacting to Adulting is Hard. Trust me, I know all about that. I've been trying to adult for a while. It's really hard. I've been slacking on my own YouTube channel, haven't been posting content because I've been trying to adult instead. I can't do everything at once. Tried to sleep last night, and I did sleep, and then I woke up, my neck's fucked up. So it's hard to just do basic things nowadays. But we're gonna get right into it. Smash that like button, share this video with a friend. Let's go. The more life you've lived, the faster time seems to go. Yes, I will say as a teenager, high school, middle school, the days went by a lot slower. Now that I'm almost 28, it feels like, especially this pandemic, the last 2 years have just gone by. Like, I'm like, what? I was just fucking 25. Like, I was just in LA. That was in March of 2020, or February of 2020. Like, I don't know, it's kind of scary. You know, I'm gonna be 30 before I know it. And not saying that 30 is a bad or it's old, but it's like, to me, when I was younger, I was like 25, I'm gonna have a career and family and kids, a house, everything. I'm almost 30, and none of that's gonna come to fruition anytime soon that I'm aware of, at least. And then it's like, then you're 40, then you're 50. And now at 50, to me, 50's still young. People think like, oh, 50, I'm old, that life's over. Bro, I'm assuming that I'm gonna live till 100. 50's only halfway there. You still have another 50 years to live. You got a lot of fucking time there, brother. But I don't know. It's definitely, that's a true thing. Anyways, I'm getting a little ranty here, so we're gonna move on. How much you have to clean? Like, you are always cleaning something. I hate it. Yes, true. I do the dishes and then I come, my desk's a mess. I do my desk and now I just shoved all my receipts into my fucking drawer. So now my drawer is an unorganized mess. Why did I just say it like that? Mess. My drawer is an unorganized mess. Like right now, my desk is messy and then my drawer is also fucking messy. And then I have my bookshelf, which has just one shelf of books, and then the rest of it is just shit that I've put there to move aside to other places. So, yeah, actually I got some records on the top shelf there, but I got a bunch of shit on my desk. I wish I had a camera that I could show you, but it's on a tripod, it's gonna be messy. Got my lights set up, so I'm not doing that. I wish I could show you these things though. At least my clothes is nicely somewhat put away here. Maybe I could show you that. There's my clothes, so that looks good. But other than that, my room's fucked. Because adulting is hard, folks. It's hard. It is. All right. Imposter syndrome. I don't even have to read the rest of it, and I'll tell you, this is me. When I'm on set as an actor, sometimes even doing this, even working at Most Amazing Studios, on In From Overload, Top 10 Central, Life's Biggest Questions, I had the worst imposter syndrome. I would get in front of the camera and think to myself, what am I doing here? Why are people watching me? Why are you watching me right now? Who the fuck am I? Why am I doing this? Who cares to watch me? Who am I? That's imposter syndrome. I'm the spiciest host in the fucking game, baby. That's who I am. But we're gonna read what the definition is now. Imposter syndrome, and then realizing that likely every expert or professional you've ever really trusted also probably has imposter syndrome and knows much less than you think they do. This became very apparent to me during the pandemic when I realized that our governments and our medical professionals don't have all the answers, and we're all just figuring things out as we go. So I don't want to get political, I don't want to get scientific, but this is what I will say regarding the pandemic. The change in recommendations, requirements for quarantines, isolating, vaccines, this, that. You can't get it if you're vaccinated, and now you can get it. More people that are vaccinated are getting it, they're not. Here is what I will say. Science changes. And that's why in science they never say 100%. Even in the movie Don't Look Up, I don't know if you guys have seen that movie on Netflix, it was very political actually. He says there's like a 99.72% chance that a meteor will hit the Earth. And the guy's like, so it'll definitely hit. And he goes, well, in science, we don't ever say 100% because, you know, you can never be certain in science. That's kind of what's happened here. A new virus started. Scientists were like, what the fuck is going on? Let's figure it out. Okay, as of today, this is what's happening. 6 months later, oh, our previous knowledge of it has changed because the science has changed. We've gone from just coronavirus to many different variants of it because it's constantly changing. So now we have to change how we talk about it and deal with it. And that's just science in general. The imposter syndrome thing, though, I think is true. You know, some of the biggest, like, I'm sure even the president has imposter syndrome. I'm sure some days the president wakes up and he's like, how am I the man in charge of one of the largest countries, most powerful countries, wealthiest countries in the world? Who am I to do this? Think about it. Like, so anyways, if you ever feel that you don't belong somewhere, odds are you're not the only one feeling that way, and it's just temporary, and you gotta just have more confidence and believe in yourself. The way Joe Biden believes he thinks he could actually run the country. Okay, I'm not getting into it. Last but not least, the intricacies of workplace politics. I'm not sure what the... I guess, yeah, no one prepared you for the intricacies of workplace politics. Yep. Workplace always has politics. Very rare do you work somewhere where there aren't any politics involved at all. And that definitely affects the job. I've definitely left jobs because of the politics of me being like, well, this is fucking bullshit. So I've worked many jobs. I've worked jobs like even at Starbucks where, you know, certain people would work certain shifts because they were closer with the manager, and I'm like, what? Like, that's fucking bullshit. It's a Starbucks. Which I guess makes sense, more so for a Starbucks than for like a regular corporate office job. I've never worked like a proper corporate office job, nor do I think I ever would. But workplace politics of like, yeah, even knowing like who you're working with, how to behave differently, like I just hate it all. That's why I want to just be an actor. But even as an actor, there's workplace politics that are just, to me, don't make sense, and it's just, that's the way the industry is, and it's like, let's change that. But anyways, guys, that's all for this one. I've been your boy, Jared Pepper Bronstein. You've been watching Top 10 Central Vibe. Let me know what part of adulting is hard for you. Taxes is another one. No one knows how to do taxes properly. It's fucking, anyways. That's all for this one, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.